Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Barton Power Sports, Sportsman's Warehouse, and Best Care Home Services.
Hey, welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 here in Memphis, Tennessee. And we mentioned earlier, Frank Barton's in on the third Saturday, as he usually is. Big news out of Frank. We've been kind of keeping this has almost been, it hasn't been 9 months, has it? But, I mean, it feels like that you finally delivered. You know, I mean, this has been something ongoing, but the store is open and the grand opening is coming up.
Yeah, it's taking longer than I wanted, but it's what I wanted, and that's probably the biggest thing. Yeah, it's got the look and the feel that I was trying to accomplish. So,
tell us about it.
And it's quite different, I think, from the other power sports dealerships and certainly any of the motorcycle dealerships.
In what way?
Well, when you come in, first thing you'll notice it's kind of a dual branding type thing. We have Barton Power Sports and we have Indian of Memphis, and you walk in, there's a sign over the door that says Barton Power Sports, and the one underneath it says Indian of Memphis, and you come in, you kind of see the building sort of cut in two, with very subtle cut in two, but it's two different.
It's all indoors.
It's two different areas. Everything's inside, a complete inside showroom. And on the motorcycle side, the Indian of Memphis side, it's different in every other motorcycle shop in Memphis, in that you don't come in and you don't see what we refer to as the sea of handlebars.
The sea of handlebars.
Yeah, when you go in, when you go into other places and you see just handlebar after handlebar after handlebar, and the bikes stacked right up to each other.
So you can walk around.
Yeah, that's not
them.
what you got. Yeah, that's not what you got with us. We got very very nice lighting to accent the beautiful bikes that Indians are, and plenty of space to go around. So all sitting on a wood grain tile floor.
I got to get by there. I know
that looks really really nice. Kind of real proud about that. And nice accessories, nice display for the apparel line that Indian has. And Indian is actually the oldest American motorcycle company. It predates that younger one by about 18 months.
Oh, it does.
I didn't realize. It predates that other one. And so we are the oldest American motorcycle company. And this project has been about 2.5 years in making.
I thought it was.
I decided 6 months ago to do it, and bought the building 2 years ago, and so we're real excited. And then we can talk a little bit later about the power sports side of it if you want to.
But that grand opening will be June the 24th. Opens up at 8. And your hours are 8 to 5.
8 to 5 on Saturday, but we got a wonderful display for the on the power sports side too. Nothing like anything else in Memphis this same.
Okay, I think we have on our line right now is I know he gets breaks, and he was probably taking a nap when we missed out on him, but I think we have Lawrence Taylor on the line. Do we?
Yes, Larry. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I hate to interrupt naps. I mean, I know you get breaks over there, and
It's early.
It's early. Yeah, it's early on a Saturday morning, and so. But my good friend Lawrence Taylor, of course, is with Daisy Rifles now out of Rogers, Arkansas, and he's the director of PR for Daisy, GAMO, and NAP, and we're going to talk about a big event coming up June the 30th through the July 3rd. In partnership with the Boy Scouts of America and the new things that are going on. Let's talk about the event itself, Lawrence, about this is the Daisy BB Gun National Championship match, right?
That's right. It's the most prestigious 5-meter BB gun match in the world. It brings together this year more than 500 young shooters ages 8 to 15 into Rogers, Arkansas to shoot a 4-position match. They come in on the 30th and practice for 2 days, and then we have 2 days of competition, and we name the national champion.
And you're talking about I think you figured out in the press release 3,000 people coming into Rogers area when you consider all the coaches and the kids and their parents and all these different kind of things. And to do this, you've been doing it for a while, right?
Right. This is our 52nd year, started in 1965, and has been in Rogers, Arkansas since 2008, I believe, that we moved it permanently to Rogers, Arkansas at the John Q. Hemmons Event Center.
And you got them coming in as far away as Washington State?
Washington State, Oregon. We always have a strong contingent from North Dakota and South Dakota, some really, really good teams out there. Of course, Texas, all across the South. They'll be coming from all points on the compass and converging here. And, it's just 3 days of the most fun that you could have.
All right, now you're new up there. Are you prepared for this event?
No, it is a massive undertaking. When you have 70 or so 7-person teams that you have to get, you shoot the 4 positions, and that'll take, one person can take quite a while to get their competition done. It's quite an undertaking.
And you consider that these are ages, 8 through 15, is that right?
8 through 15, and I'll tell you, they are the best, most well-behaved young men and women. In fact, all of the hotels just welcome them in because you have a lot of baseball teams and other youth organizations that the kids can be a little unruly.
Yeah. But
our people that come in, well-behaved, well-mannered, just great kids. They're very respectful. And I think that's part of what, our curriculum, our gun safety and gun handling curriculum, that it makes up 20% of their grade. They have to take a test that is included in their score. It's part of what we teach.
Did you hear that? They have to take a test.
Love it. I love it.
You love it, don't you? Because, Frank, you're used to a big event that you help put on every year, and you get all the how many dogs did you have at last year's national championship?
821 last year. We'll have over 900 this year.
Golly, yeah, and it's an undertaking, isn't it?
It is.
And now you're going to have all these kids, 8 through 15, coming in, and the competition. They're not shooting a Red Ryder, right?
No, it's a special gun. It's billed as the world's most accurate BB gun. It's one of the Daisy 499B champions, and that's a muzzle loading. You drop the BB down the muzzle. It's a magnetic attachment, and they'll take the coaches will check every BB that goes in for roundness, and it's such an intricate thing you wouldn't ever expect.
They use a magnifying glass too, don't they?
That's right.
They're bound to.
That's right. They check every one of them.
Really? Okay.
And this year we've got Lydia Patterson, who was a national champion. She was an overall national champion in 2010, I believe. And she went on to shoot for the Olympic shooting team.
Really?
So she'll be coming in and visiting with us, and
that's pretty cool.
It just goes to show what you can do, what this program can instill in kids.
69 teams at last count, is that about right? And 56 former national champions? Wow.
And then we have nearly 60 former champions that will be shooting in the Champions event.
And so there is a Champions event. So like Duck Collins is a champion of champions. And
that's right.
These people come back, and it's at the John Q. Hemmons Convention Center at the Embassy Suites Hotel, which is a wonderful facility there. And these kids, as Lawrence was telling you, that they will be graded. I mean, not only do they shoot, but they have classroom.
That's right. We give out a test, and it makes up 20% of their overall score.
What, Frank? You're holding up your hand.
Well, Lawrence, I got this concept about what this event is like and walking into it. So if somebody has never been to it before, the concept that I got is that you walk into the event and it's like walking into a library. Would that be accurate?
Yes, it is. We have a big conference room or a big auditorium type room,
Quiet.
and we have shooting lanes down both sides. And yes, you have to be quiet.
You have to be quiet.
You'll have people stuffed in the middle, but no talking.
No talking. Well, that lets me out. That's for sure. That's to do that.
There's no play-by-play.
There's no play-by-play. There's whispering guys in the corner over there.
Well, you could do your
That's
deer
right.
whisperer.
I could do my deer whisper over there and everything. So this will not be on ESPN, right? So, okay.
No, not yet. We're still trying to work that out. We
I
got to
think
get
that
some
would be
kind of
cool.
spelling bee format going on.
Yes, you do need to that because Daisy, 130 years. Of course, our good friend Joe Murphy, and I will say that Joe has been a long time friend of this, and I'm so happy for Lawrence to be able to step in and do this job. It's you've been on the job how long now, Lawrence?
About 3 months, and I do have some mighty big shoes to fill.
Yeah, but another thing, folks, that museum up there in Rogers, a lot of folks say, well, I don't know what, there is a wonderful Daisy Museum, isn't there?
Oh, yeah, it's fantastic. Downtown Rogers, right on the corner, and Joe often will be there. He's retired from Daisy, but he still works with the museum, giving tours and just facilitating that. And you can see historical air guns from the very beginning, even replicas of Lewis and Clark guns, it's interesting.
It's interesting, folks. Again, that's June 30th through July the 3rd, the Daisy BB Gun National Championship match. And you do allow spectators, but they got to be quiet.
That's right. That's
All
right.
right.
We welcome that.
Well, that lets me out again, so I know that. Hey, Lawrence, thank you. We may like to call you maybe a little bit sometime in July to get an update on how things went, and you be sure and stay in touch with us, buddy. All right?
All right. Thank you very much, Larry.
Thank you, buddy. Lawrence Taylor of Daisy. Let's take a break right now. Come back, and we're going to Browning to talk a little bit about their connection with Mr. Fred Zink and the Avian X team on the Sportsman Channel on Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790.
You can find out all